Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'm going to be sharing with you 5 things which I believe is essential and you should be getting before you decide to get yourself a puppy Doberman. In my particular case I've got a European breed and he arrived here at about 3.5 months old. So I'm going to share with you the 5 things which I think is essential, and then after that I'll add a couple of extra pointers in which I think are also useful. I'll start off with the most obvious one. You need to get yourself a good lead. Personally, I'm using a retractable or retraceable lead as it allows my puppy to roam around and explore a little and run about. Don't forget, he's going to be full of energy, so you want him to run back and forth. Also, it allows me to keep him at bay. So obviously, if I'm walking down the street and I want to pull him in, I can reel him in. But if it was one of them training leads that you can extend, it's going to be more effort trying to wrap it around my arm and pull it in. Whilst we're on the topic of training leads, as you can see from this image, I do currently have one of them slip-on training leads, which is obviously designed to teach my puppy to walk beside me. But as I mentioned before, he's still a pup, he's still new, so I don't intend to put any pressure on him as of yet in regards to walking by my side, because he's full of energy. I'm just going to let him play and let him do his own thing, and obviously I do want him to socialize with other dogs, so I do want him going up to them, etc. In regards to the training lead, I'm going to start using that maybe after 2 or 3 months of me building a bond with him and allowing him to play, and obviously building our routine. The second thing I'll suggest, guys, is getting yourself a good harness. You can obviously go down the route of getting a collar, but this is a powerful dog, and even as a puppy he's going to be pulling you and dragging you a little bit, and you need to understand he's going to be afraid at times, maybe of the stairs, oncoming traffic, people walking by, or other dogs. So occasionally you're going to have to give him a little tug to keep up with you. So having a harness gives you better control and it doesn't hurt the dog. Number 3, you want to think about getting yourself a cage. This helps the dog with his own development because it gives him a place to feel safe where he can rest his head and relax. The dog knows that the cage is specifically his, the bed is specifically his. He knows that the cat's not going to be going there, we're not going to be intruding. He feels comfortable in his cage. Also, it gives us a bit of help, because if we've got guests coming around and we don't want the dog jumping all over them, we can ask him to sit in his cage or put him in the bed. If we're cooking, we can put him out the way because we can't always monitor him, otherwise he'll trash the house. Also, if we've got our baby on her bouncer, and she's only a 5-month-old baby, so if we're nipping to the loo or we're nipping into the kitchen or to the other room, we can't just leave the dog unattended with the baby because he's got too much energy and he's full of excitement, so we put him in his cage temporarily. The 4th thing I'll suggest getting is some treats, not only because you're going to be trying to train him. Obviously from day one it's better to start training as soon as possible, but don't put too much pressure on him, of course. But just in general, you want to build a bond with the pup. You're not going to be feeding him 24/7 and giving him 10 meals a day, are you? So giving him a couple of treats here and there when he's listening to you or coming to you or responding to you or just being energetic, you want to give him a couple of treats to make him feel a bit good. Finally, you want to get yourself an alarm clock and perhaps a calendar, because this dog is absolutely going to change your life. Don't be expecting to have the same lifestyle or the same routine, because this dog is going to need a lot of time and attention. It's just like having a baby. Personally, I feel like I can relate to my missus now with the baby. A few extra pointers I thought I'd give you. Get yourself a toothbrush and a toothpaste, because that dog's breath's going to stink. You're going to need some shampoo for when you give him a bath. Obviously, you're going to need to get him some toys so he can play around. And perhaps I'd recommend getting yourself a bicycle or a treadmill. That's if you've got absolutely terrible cardio, such as myself. Because this dog, he needs a lot of exercise. Otherwise, he's going to be terrible with listening to your commands. He'll tear your house up and everything. So make sure you burn out his excess energy before you try to do anything formal like commands. So there you have it, guys. They're the essential things that I believe that you should be getting before you get yourself a puppy Doberman. If you've liked this video, please subscribe to my channel, hit that bell and leave a thumbs up. If anyone's got any recommendations or suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below. Until next time, peace out.